Hi, this is Dr. Rashid again, and today we'll be talking about how we can reconstitute cefazolin powder. This is actually for IM. This is a lyophilized powder for injection, but this has to be reconstituted for making ophthalmic preparation. So we will be using the literature that the manufacturer sent, and in the back side of the manufacturer's instruction, there's a guideline that if you add 2.5 ml of the diluent into this 1 gram size of the vial and mix it well, then you should be able to get a concentration of 330 milligram per ml. So we have the diluent. We need 2.5 ml of this sterile injection, water for injection, and we're going to use a syringe of 10 ml capacity. You do priming by a couple of times, moving like this, and then you have to load some air for the displacement purpose. So we're going to take 2.5 ml of the diluent, so maybe just 1 ml of air or 2 ml of air should be fine. So that part is pretty simple. You take the diluent and shoot into the vial such a way that the needle does not touch the powder, and you don't create any foam inside, because you have to be very careful. When you shake it gently. The literature, the manufacturer's instructions says shake well, but I highly recommend not to shake well, because if you shake well, from practical experience, you can see that you'll form a lot of bubble foam, and you may have to be waiting for 10 minutes to let the foam disappear. So in order to save time, what we're going to do, we're going to shoot the diluent very gently on the powder and reconstitute. So that part is pretty simple, straightforward. I'm not going to show that part to you, and I'm directly going to the next part, in which we'll be transferring a certain volume of this reconstituted solution into a smaller size syringe, which will be our insulin syringe. Okay. Sometimes we take the vial out of the fridge and try to reconstitute with the diluent, and because of the low temperature, the powder does not want to get dissolved. So what you can do, you can actually put the vial between your two hands and mix like this, and the heat of your hands actually can help the powder to get dissolved quickly. Looks like the reconstitution has been complete, because I don't see any particle, any chunk of powder inside. Means the dissolution has been complete. Now I have to transfer a certain volume of it to a suitable syringe, and I'm going to use insulin syringe because I need only a small volume of it. So we have our insulin syringe ready. I'm taking the cap out and priming it a couple of times by moving the plunger, and I know the volume I need, so I'm gonna insert the needle so the desired amount of solution has been transferred into this small syringe. I'm going to take it out. Again, I'm keeping it aside for a moment. Now I have to load the required volume of diluent into this large syringe, and this syringe will be used for mixing. We know that the final volume is going to be 10 ml, and replacement air is very, very critical in this situation. So I take about, say, 8 ml of air. I load it with replacement air. So you keep the bevel upward towards you, touch the center, make it straight, and push it down. And then make it upright. So we want to make sure that the tip of the vial is always in the liquid. And instead of pushing the plunger upward, we're going to pull it downward. This is called the seesaw method. And you're creating some pressure and very gently you keep filling the plunger, and very gently you keep filling, and very gently you keep filling the syringe. So in here at this moment I have transferred exactly 9.9 ml of the diluent, and now I have to flip it this way and take it out. Now this part is tricky. We're going to transfer the cefazolin solution from here into here, and we have to do it aseptically. And we have our laminar airflow system, so this has to be done very carefully. So we're going to do removal of this needle, and that will create an opening, and then through this opening we have to transfer the solution from this small syringe into this large one. So the first thing we do is actually create some room at the top. Look at this. And I'm going to open the needle. I recommend you doing this with the help of this cap. Just twist, open. Now we're going to shoot this drug into this large container, large syringe. So I'm going to open the cap, putting it aside, and very carefully shooting my drug into the bulk. And this is a self-retracting system. If you press it hard, the needle will go inside, and you see the needle, there's no needle visible. Anyway, so we're done with this part. The drug has been transferred to the bulk diluent, and the next part is critically important because we are now going to attach the syringe filter onto this, which will be used for transferring the solution into the eyedropper bottle. And this is the filter needle. Attach it and open it just by pulling. And you can see that we have the filter in here, and the next step is just shooting into the eyedropper bottle. That's it. Thank you.